And I'm going to put a tennis ball first and then show you. And then I'm going to launch a tennis ball after, and then a golf ball after. And oh yeah, you should always be wearing safety goggles when you do this, because this cord, it can come off the I-beam or cup hook, whatever you use, and hit you in the eye, or it's rare, but the rope could snap or something that you just don't want to get your eye hurt. It's better to use safety goggles than just thinking that you'll never get hurt. Anyways, yeah, so all you do is just pull it back and see, there it went. It can go pretty far by rolling, but I need it to go 10 meters, which is about 32 feet. It's a good thing I've taken AP Physics and Physics, because it's helped me build stuff like this, and I'm going to have to build a Mission Possible thing for Science Olympiad later. Yeah, I had to use a tape measure to measure everything, and this one only goes up to 25 meters, so I had to have it at 5 meters, then use it to make it like 30. And you can also, I was going to use this, but I would have to wrap it around a few times, and as you can see, it's just bungee cord. You can buy this at the store for like less than $1 per foot or something. It's really cheap, and all you do is take the rope, tie it around. I didn't tie it very well or cut it off, but you tie it around and you make a knot in it, and then when you pull on it, then it won't go past this knot. And you can buy these hooks at a hardware store like Osh, and yeah, you just slide the rope through these. But normally they have it like this rather than a knot. They have use 2 staples, a staple gun, and it works really well that way, because just the steel doesn't really come undone. And remember, there's a maximum point at which you can stretch this. If you stretch it beyond a certain point, it won't give you any more potential energy. The energy will go into pulling on it like it was rope. Like it will just pull and create more tension on the fibers, which will in turn break them eventually with enough tension. They make a lot of bungee cords not as elastic as other things like surgical tubing, because, well, they're not made for elasticity really. I mean, they are sort of, but they need to carry large weight, so it needs to also focus on just not breaking from the tension. Surgical tubing has a lot of elasticity, but its tension strength isn't near as great as a bungee cord usually. Okay, so I'm gonna launch the last golf ball, and launch a tennis ball, another one, and then a golf ball. And remember, I got the idea how to build this from Storm the Castle, so it's not like I came up with this all by myself. I had my dad also help me. And after this, I just need to like do a graph of this, and also like mark somewhere, maybe have a roller come out from this and measure how far I need to pull this back, to get a certain distance, but I'll have to measure on flat ground. Not this garage driveway is sloped because water needs to run off, and it's like most streets. This street is like curved, so I have to use it either on the flat part here or go somewhere like a park where it's flat there, the asphalt's flat there, and test it for more accurate results. It's going to be launched into a 1 to 4 gallon barrel, so that's why I'm also using a golf ball rather than a tennis ball, because it's more accurate and it can go a little farther. Okay, so the battery ran out just a few seconds ago, so I recharge it, and putting the golf ball back in, and yeah, thanks again for stormthecastle.com, because you really helped me build this, and it's going to help me in the Science Olympiad. It's a pretty accurate catapult once the base is secure. So anyways, I'm going to launch it again. And the weights weren't on properly, so it recoiled a bit and the thing lifted up from the ground. But I'm going to have weights on during the competition, and maybe not these kind of weights, like weights that'll fit on better. But for now I'm just using exercise weights, 2.5 pounders. And thanks again to stormthecastle.com, and good luck building your catapults. Okay, so the battery ran out just a few seconds ago, so I recharge it, and putting the golf ball back in, and yeah, thanks again for stormthecastle.com, because you really helped me build this, and it's going to help me in the Science Olympiad. It's a pretty accurate catapult once the base is secure. So anyways, I'm going to launch it again. And the weights weren't on properly, so it recoiled a bit and the thing lifted up from the ground. But I'm going to have weights on during the competition, and maybe not these kind of weights, like weights that'll fit on better. But for now I'm just using exercise weights, 2.5 pounders. And thanks again to stormthecastle.com, and good luck building your catapults.